Marvel's Ironheart is even smarter than Tony Stark? Oh, really? So why weren't her movies out before the Robert Downey Jr. ones? That's not even all the Riri Williams Ironheart stuff we're talking about today. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, still your favorite YouTube harpy. I did have to call in some more backup on this one because a lot of these movies, it's been a long time since I've seen Iron Man, but what I did remember is it starred Robert Downey Jr. as, pretty much an awesome character that makes you want to go and check out comic books and get more into them. I have some backup today, though. Here we go. Boom. Who are you? Why are you here?
Hi, I'm Rob Robot Shlomo from Midnight's Edge After Dark, my own channel, Robot Shlomo, because...
You love Riri Williams. She's your favorite since Mikey Spock. She's basically the same person.
She's Mikey Spock light. In fact, Mikey Spock gets her own Iron Man suit at the end of STD Season 2.
Wait, to be fair, both Mikey Spock and her mother are both stealing Spock's identity. I mean, in the Red Angel suit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But no, she's the bestest ever, according to Screen Rant. But you know what? There's a better article here. We're going with CBR on this one. CBR, cropping. Report, Marvel Studios is developing an Ironheart Disney+ series. Now, this is the second place I've heard this. I first heard this from We Got This Covered, I believe. One of those rumory ones. When I hear from CBR... Here we go. Oh, we lost Rob. He fell. He died. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Don't you love it when these characters that have to rely on their male counterparts, that the men who came before them come in and have to... What are they proving here?
They usurp someone's status. They glom onto their popularity, their identity, their power set, and they just usurp their place. And I don't get to use the word usurp very often.
I just call it appropriation because this is the same type of thing that I see as somebody who really doesn't know a lot about these comic book characters other than what I see on screen, wanting to come in and experience more of this. If I go into a comic book store because I like Iron Man and I see Riri Williams on there, I'm going to wonder why the characters that I'm familiar with are not in the books, and I have to go and dig through old books to kind of get the backstory to see what was different.
Yeah.
They're not really making this inviting for new people to come in, and I'm a Star Trek person. You guys know that. I'm the Marvel movie person, and I watch the DC movies, and not all of them, too. I don't review all of them because my channel was gaming back when a lot of these were a thing. But coming in since doing Star Trek and Star Wars and all this stuff... What are you doing, comic industry? Come on, you're not making it easy for me.
They want their new fans who have iPhones and who are on their iPhones tweeting and shop at Whole Foods and buy stuff exclusively on Amazon, and who are ride to an office once a week on a big old timey bike, a penny farthing, because they're freelance graphic designers and live in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and overpay for rent in a gentrified neighborhood. That's who they want. That's who they think their audience is now.
They're white girls who need to scream that they need representation and diversity in these comic books that only, in my opinion, as somebody who kind of looks at things a little bit more logically, it really seems like they just want to scream about how oppressed people are so they can take away the fact that they're privileged themselves and are only screaming loud like that just to kind of get attention to them instead of the people... who are underrepresented in their opinion, who actually can't they can't speak for themselves according to these people. They're
the ultimate Karens.
Drop the taco.
Report: Marvel Studios developing Ironheart Disney+ series. New report states Marvel Studios is developing a Disney+ TV series starring Ironheart, who at one time replaced Iron Man in the comics. And there you go.
Replaced. Why? What was wrong with him?
Because he's an old white dude.
That's it?
We probably, you probably can't play it because it's animated and we don't want to tickle that dragon. But Cecil and Ethan Van Sciver were
I'll
talking
pull
about
it
how,
up.
yeah, Marvel had the greatest advertising campaign of the 21st century. They had all these movies that people were going to see, starring Iron Man and Captain America, and people actually knew who Hawkeye was. And kids go to and we've been saying this for how long? Kids go to the comic shop and say, "Yeah, I want an Iron Man comic," and they say, "Here you go," and it's Riri Williams. And the kid says, "This isn't Iron Man." "Oh yeah, no. This is a new character. It's better." "No, but I want to see. I want Iron Man. I want my Iron Man comic." "Why? Where's the Iron Man comics?" "Oh, he's not Iron Man. He's not Iron Man anymore." "All right, goodbye. See you later." And they walk out.
Did they replace Aquaman yet?
Probably not.
All right, because as long as they keep Jason Momoa as Aquaman or looking like Aquaman, I'm not going to have a problem. Just don't make it some whatever diversity representation token circus freak of a character that you want. And I'm not saying that people of color or anything are circus freaks. I'm saying that they're being used as that. That they're being used as a shield for criticism for mediocre subpar content.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. According to the Cinema Spot, Marvel Studios has not attached a showrunner to the project, though the studio has been accepting pitches. The site reports a target date for shooting is expected to fall sometime next year.
Ooh, we got to censor the thing, the cough. So when they talk about it here,
yeah,
it can change with the ongoing, you know what?
Because, that can change with the ongoing disrupting the entertainment industry. Created by Brian Michael Bendis and Mike Deodato, Riri Williams first appeared in 2016's Invincible Iron Man #7 as a 15-year-old engineering student attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT for short. Using her genius-level intellect, because she's the bestest ever,
this is just Michael Burnham.
Riri assembled her own suit of armor using scavenged pieces of Iron Man's armor. She stole Tony Stark's tech.
So instead of, I don't know, putting her in jail for basically taking the hubcaps off of somebody's car and making her own, they gave her a comic book series, and I'm supposed to like this person for what? Being able to put together something that, you know, an old white dude made, I guess?
Riri replaced Tony Stark as Iron Man after he went into a coma in Civil War II and later took up the mantle of Ironheart upon Tony Stark's return. She stole his armor, she stole his technology, she stole his identity.
And his name.
Ironheart.
Wow, did she steal his lightsaber too, just like little Mary Rasu Palpatine?
Oh, yeah.
You can't stop me.
Ironheart is a member of the Champion superhero team comprised of other young heroes from Marvel Universe. Team functions as a younger version of Avengers, yada yada, Miles Morales, yada yada, nobody cares.
Well, Miles Morales, all right, well, let's not get started on that one. Let's focus on this one. But you can kind of lump them all in together with this current age of going in and people just needing to swap out for what? To prove they're not a bunch of ists? I mean, I do have to pick on the name Riri because I've said this 1,000 times. We've said this on the Minute's Edge podcast before, where when I was a kid, that name stood for a way to poke fun at somebody you thought was mentally challenged, and not that like I would use that or anything, but this is what I heard when I was a kid, that, you know, they would call them a quote unquote, well, her name Riri, because it was
it's calling somebody mentally challenged is what it is.
So is she really, really smart or not with that name? Because, like, I'm confused as the normie who doesn't know anything about current anything and trends.
I've said this before, and I'll say this again. I'm not even going to yell. I'm not even going to scream. Because
it's just ridiculous.
I dare you to make a Riri Williams series. I dare you to make a Kamala Khan series.
Oh, they are.
They are. They're already making.
They are. The creator of that said it's going to be creepy and weird.
I dare you to make Brie Larson the leader of the Avengers, because you're going to see how fast this all collapses around you.
Hey, come on. Brie Larson's TNA force is going to be amazing. You know it.
Oh, yeah. And once their cycles all sync up, they're invincible. But that only lasts for 4 days.
You know, unless they decide to completely use that to feel how oppressed they are by going into their little pit. Off to the menstruation pit with you.
Nobody wants a Riri Williams series. Don't and stop. And
I kind of do to laugh at, just to kind of make sure that as the normie outsider who can kind of compare things based on the patterns I see. And this is a pattern I keep seeing every time we have a male character that did something unique or original that was well liked or interesting. Oh, did they have a race and gender swap Captain America too?
Ooh,
should I pick that?
Yes, Sam.
Oh.
Sam Wilson.
Yeah, but
Captain
he doesn't.
America.
But he's got
Falcon.
But he's a guy. You can't have that. No.
We like Sam though. We like Anthony Mackie. So that's
I know, but I'm like, I could make $1 million by just taking an existing character and swapping it out. You know what? They probably don't even know. They probably think it's an original idea. Trademark Mecha Random 42. We'll go in and troll the industry by making our own comic book, Pokemon version of something.
The way things are going, I'm gonna find 4 black guys on the street and I'm gonna name them the Beatles. Okay.
No, they have to be women. They have to be. That's the trend. It has to be a woman. Because look at Michael Burnham. Look at Mary Ray Sue Palpatine. Look at all of these other characters that are just girl versions of established characters. I mean, Lady Thor. We got lady versions and women versions of everything. And it wasn't so bad when it was She-Hulk way back in the day, but.
Well, She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, I mean, they had their own identities, but Kamala Khan, like I said, these are just inferior versions of more well-liked characters. And remember how when we kept saying, create new characters, create new characters, create new characters? The best they could do was Snowflake and Safe Space.
Snowflake and Safe Space. Safe Space couldn't even crawl into his own, though. That was what was so funny about that.
No, he didn't even have his own safe spaces. It was protecting other people.
Snowflake and Safe Space.
Yeah, and the other imbecile with the internet gas. I mean, that's the other one.
I can't remember his name. Fart Gas and Tone Deaf and.
Oh, Screen Time.
Screen Time. It was all of their
Trailblazer, who looks like she has a McDonald's in her bag. That she charges into action. She's not charging anywhere.
Wait, here we go.
I mean, come on.
Trailblazer. Oh, yeah. Safe Space. Snowflake.
I'm sorry. You talk about. I'm not going to feel bad about body shaming a fictional character. With that gut, she's not running anywhere.
Hell, with my gut, I'm not running anywhere. I can say that. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's just getting ridiculous at this point.
This is the best modern Marvel can do, and having a Riri Williams series is going to show you that just how horrible these characters are. This is going to come back to bite them on the ass. It really is.
Well, didn't you say they were doing the same thing with the X-Men, where they don't have any? They're just rebooting existing characters now too.
They came up with new quote unquote new characters that are just sidekicks to the original characters, but are just race and gender swap versions of them. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Way to go, guys. Way to go. See, that's I'm going to sound like one of those old men. Yeah, back in my day, but. The people they have working on this, they don't know how to create anything. All they do is just appropriate something and then just make a couple changes around the edges, and they sit there, and this, oh my God, that's terrible. Oh, how unfair of you to say that. How dare you criticize my work?
We worked really hard on that, but they worked so hard on that.
Yeah. And you worked hard, but you it's a minimum effort. It's a minimum effort puppy.
You worked so hard on it, but did you really?
No, they didn't.
I don't think they really actually did. No. So we're not looking forward to this series, and this will be fun and hilarious to make fun of as the dumpster fire that it is.
It is going to be a glorious train wreck. Oh, why are you judging it before you even see it? Because I know. Because
we've seen this before. Have we really? Are we really judging it before you've seen it? We've seen Star Wars recently. No. We've seen Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Yeah. What else have they done with that? Just pretty much everyone.
Birds of Prey.
Oh yeah, Birds of Prey.
This
Batwoman.
is going to...
Batwoman's probably the
Batwoman.
most comparable. She's another one. I keep forgetting about Batwoman. She is literally the girl version of Batman who went in and did the exact same thing. What'd she do? She went in and stole Bruce Wayne's Batcave, his Batsuit, his identity, his superpowers. Like, she didn't even earn any of that.
No.
She didn't make any of
no.
that herself. She just went and took all of his stuff. Like,
And you know what? I'm going to be there to say, I told you so.
it's going to be fun. And you know what? I will laugh all the way. Just like I will with Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, just like I will with She-Hulk, if that one ever gets made.
You know, someone said recently, oh, what is the Phantom Menace going to do after the Rise of Skywalker? Turns out there's
Marvel
no
Phase
shortage of
4.
material.
I've had way more work since, way more things to talk about because people aren't growing any more common sense lately. But
No.
we've rambled about this long enough. Tell us what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. Who are you?
And I am exhausted.
Toxic white male patriarchy. That's all you are.
I'm the patriarchy.
You're the patriarchy.
White male rage, white male rage.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye. I don't need to edit